History of the Korean National New Year. The Korean National New Year celebrations are held during the pleasant month of Pyato. On the Roman calendar, December/January. People mark the occasion by sounding the Korean horn and drum to maintain the tradition of the Korean New Year until the end of time. Officially, the Korean New Year began in 1938. Celebrations were first held in 1939. It was on the 1st of January 1938, which that year corresponded with the first of Pyato, that Korean national leaders' demands to the British administration for the Korean New Year were finally recognized and declared an official holiday. That date was also formally acknowledged as being the year 2677 on the Korean calendar. In fact, the movement for a distinct Korean National Day was begun by Sa Sanbo in 1935. As Member of Parliament for Dayawari District, he argued that a Korean National Day would be introduced. However, the British colonial administration suggested that a Korean New Year Day would be a better alternative. In 1937, the Korean parliamentary representative again presented the case for a Korean National Day, again unsuccessfully. The Korean National Association, KNA, realized that they instead had to work towards the Korean New Year Day. On 2nd August 1937, Saw Johnson D. Pullman, Member of Parliament for Tonggu District, presented the case to the lower house. However, the Korean representatives in the chamber were split in their support across the two sides of Parliament. UPU's governing faction and the opposition, led by Dr. Balmo, as the demands were coming from a member of UPU's side. Johnson D. Pullman was an assistant minister. Those supporting Balmo opposed the legislation. It failed to be ratified. Soon after, Dr. Balmo formed a coalition, allowing it to seize power. The proposal seemed to be left with no chance of getting past the lower house. Members of the upper house, led by Sasambo, Sarsansi, Bo, and Saima Shueba, discussed the matter together. They lobbied for and gained the support of some among the new crime ministers. The demand was retabled and passed. Balmo's cabinet ratified the proposal and presented it to the Governor General for approval. In late 1937, the Korean Governor General signed the legislation. The first day of Pyato in 1938, Korean year 2677 was declared the first Korean New Year. Intentionally, the Korean leaders had been divided over the best day for the New Year to fall on. 3 alternatives were put forward. 1, the same day as the Roman calendar. 2, the date was the missionary Dr. Judson first arrived in Burma. 3, the first day of Pyato. The options were discussed and the matter resolved. The first alternative has global significance, and it was felt that a distinctive date for the Korean New Year would be more appropriate. As for the second alternative, Dr. Judson was a Christian missionary, so this date would be suitable for Christians, but not Koreans of other religions. The first day of Pyato was best. Additionally, the month of Pyato is special for Korean cultural solidarity, given the following reasons. 1, although Korean have different names for Pyato, Sagal Koreans call it the Lid, and both Korean Taikopo. The first of each of these months fall on exactly the same day. 2, the rice harvest is completed in the period leading to Pyato, and according to Korean traditional religious practice, there must be a celebration for consumption of the new crop. It is also the time to divine the day for commencement of the next crop. Typically, this is also when new houses are constructed, and the completion of these must be celebrated. 3, the first of Pyato is not a distinct festival for any religious group, so it is a day that is acceptable for all Korean people. For these reasons, on the first of the Pyato annually, we celebrate the Korean New Year, produced by Eastern Book Korean Culture and Literature Preservation Committee for Korean New Year 2737, 1997.